Hey guys, I'm coming to you live here for another Sunday story sessions of this past week. And I just realized I am changing it up each week. I mean, the first week I had wine, last week I had tea in my favorite mug, and today I have some peppermint hot chocolate because I have been rapping my little heart out all day and yesterday. Because I think, despite being finished with Christmas shopping a while ago, I think I was somehow waiting for Santa to drop off all these elves to come wrap presents, and that never happened. So that's what I did. But I feel good because I'm getting it done, and then I can enjoy this week and don't have to worry about it. And, really thinking back about this week, that is one of the things that I wanted to talk about was just the mantra or the thing I keep hearing in my head so much this week is choose joy. Choose joy, choose love, choose to look at things through a different perspective because, it is no secret. We all know that this year has been hard. We all know that our holidays are being impacted, Thanksgiving, now Christmas, and how we're going to be able to celebrate with our families, and our normal traditions aren't going to be able to be realized. And that's been weighing on my mind. And, if somebody would have asked back in March if I would have thought we'd still be dealing with COVID and this, capacity still today, I would have said no. And we are. And so even though everybody keeps saying, I'm ready to put 2020 behind me, which I get, it's not just going to miraculously turn January 1 and everything's going to be better. It's not for a while. So, I think I shared with you guys the other week, I have a family member that's been going through some rough stuff, and that's continued. So that was really hard this week and emotionally draining. I shared with you that I had that girlfriend that is going through a tough time, and she needed some people to kind of step up and show her love and show her strength in numbers and support, and women supporting women, which I just, there's very few things I can get behind more than that. And so that has been a really good part of this week. I've been looking back on some of the pictures and things in my schedule when I try to sit down and think like what's really gone on, because it's crazy how fast 7 days goes by and then you can't remember what happened 3 days ago. But that is something that I keep focusing on, is just trying to take breaths, trying to focus on choosing joy, finding happiness in these different moments, even if they're small. And so, obviously you guys know basketball was a focus for us this week. It's going to be between now and whenever the season ends. So we've got that. That's consistent. And but I saw this really, really beautiful sunrise one morning in my office and I took pictures of that, so I'm going to share that with you guys. And that was one of those moments where I really did just stop and just watch the horizon and really appreciate this beautiful moment. And I'm trying to be conscious of that. Recorded another podcast, which is awesome. And I've got another one scheduled to record next week. Wrapped all the presents, so that's exciting. And had a really awesome dinner last night for those of you who are local. Silver Spring House, which is a staple, and it's kind of big in our family. My husband's family has been going there for years and years and years, and but every year they do the Santa Band, where a band comes and they're dressed up in their Christmas attire and go through and play Christmas songs. And it was just fun. It just felt like something that was like kind of getting you into the mode of Christmas week. But really for me, it was just being able to sit and relax for a couple hours with family who I love. And, we haven't seen each other all as much as we normally do. And it was just really enjoyable. It was really enjoyable. It was relaxing. It was fun. So that really gave me peace. It made me happy. If for those of you who like Saturday Night Live, there's been 2 amazing sketches that you have to look them up. The jewelry one and the other one with Kristen Wiig about the mom at Christmas. I mean, that is bringing me joy. I haven't been able to stop laughing, and I've watched them multiple times. So look them up. They're recent. They're awesome. It will definitely bring you laughter. And I've had Christmas music on in the car. You know, I'm not one that can really start it like right at Thanksgiving, but I definitely want to get my run of it. And I've had it on the car all week, and it really does. It brings me peace. It brings me calm. It makes me relaxed. And so that's been a focus. And what else? I was listening to, I love music in general, but when I was listening to a different song the other day that I stumbled upon by a band called The Band. So I'm sure several of you are fans of theirs. I have been, but there was a song I hadn't heard and I just loved it. And I sent it to my older brother and said, this is something that's bringing me joy this week. I hope it does for you too. So, because we like some similar music. So, you know, I think that's been the biggest focus. You know, this past week wasn't great. I mean, just to be totally honest, I mean, I got my ass kicked at work. I had some conflict at work, which was, you know, not great, and had to work through that. But it ended on a great note, you know, on Friday, and some of my team members, we did a little white elephant gift exchange. But again, it was just more about the time and the laughter and being able to just sit and relax for a little bit together. We all need that. And choose joy. I mean, I know it sounds simple, and I'm somebody who, I will tell you, 9 times out of 10, I'm a glass half full. I look for the positive, I look for the meaning, I look for the purpose, I look for the lesson. But I have found myself, you know, being pretty down. And, you know, I've recognized that that's not me. I know that there's a lot weighing on me mentally and emotionally. And, you know, I think if you're cognizant about it, you have to do something about it. And so I'm just trying to focus on the positive and maneuver through the other stuff, because that's life and it's going to be there. But it's just been a lot at once. So I will try to link those Saturday Night Live videos for you guys, because, I mean, who doesn't want to laugh, and who doesn't want to watch Kristen Wiig and Kate McKinnon? I mean, come on, 2 of my favorites, absolute favorites. Enjoy hot chocolate or coffee or tea or whatever, or wine, whatever your thing is. This made me also just be more in the holiday spirit, drinking this while I was wrapping presents. And music and Christmas music, and, you know, it's going to be different this year. But I will tell you what was interesting. I had a friend of mine. She was sitting and working with her daughter, and they were trying to talk about like an activity that they're going to do each day over Christmas break. And, you know, it's not like big activity. You know, it could be one day going to make Christmas cookies, and another day maybe gingerbread houses, and maybe another day is an actual outing like the aquarium or something, you know, not something like that every day. And but, you know, it was interesting because her daughter said, you know, maybe instead of this being such a bummer of a Christmas, it's going to be one of our best ones. And, you know, her perspective really is about how you look at it. And I read that, and it just kind of, it clicked with me that, you know, I need to do that too. You know, before you know it, it's going to blink and it's going to go by. And even though it's been a crummy year, you still can see some of the people you love. You just have to be cautious, and you have to be safe and wear masks and not be, you know, in the 30 plus big gatherings like some of us are used to having. But, you know, maybe you do a lunch or a brunch, or maybe you get some more one-on-one time with some family members that you wouldn't normally have. And or do some, you know, like we're gonna have a game night, and we're gonna watch a Christmas movie every night between, you know, now and leading up to Christmas. And we're gonna do the gingerbread houses and the cookies, and some things that, even though my boys may have grown out of a little bit, like the gingerbread houses, you know, right now we're just all looking for things that's just fun to do together. So I encourage that for all of you as well. And find your joy, choose your joy. Even if it's something small, and just get ready for this time, you know, and enjoy the time together. So that's a little bit about what this past week has been. That's what I'm trying to focus on this coming week, is wrapping up some work stuff. And even though I'm already always kind of in every day, like mentally and on email and checking in and all the things, but really taking some time to decompress with my kids and my husband, and and our family, whatever way we can see them. But, you know, that makes me happy, and I have a lot of gratitude for my family and people and just loved ones, and so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to just being in together in whatever capacity. So that's my my offering for this past week. That's what's been on my plate. That's what I'm looking at, and can't wait to check in with all of you after Christmas. So have a wonderful holiday in whatever way you celebrate. I hope that you find joy this week. I hope that you find some peace and some love for yourself, and relax and have some time of gratitude and the positive that we can focus on as we're all in this crazy year that's wrapping up. So that's it. Enjoy your week. Have a Merry Christmas.